You've probably looked at a dollar bill thousands of times, but hidden on it are more than 70 symbols that most people have never noticed. From secret messages to symbols of power, peace, and national identity, every detail was placed there for a reason. Let's uncover every symbol on the US dollar bill. Washington Portrait. The portrait of George Washington is the central image on the front of the bill. It is based on a painting by Gilbert Stuart and symbolizes the founding of the United States, civilian leadership, and the establishment of constitutional government. Washington was chosen not merely because he was the first president, but because he embodied the transition from revolution to republic. Oval portrait frame. The ornate frame surrounding Washington serves both decorative and anti-counterfeiting purposes. Its detailed engraving style is difficult to reproduce accurately and reflects the elaborate banknote art popular in the 19th century. Federal Reserve Seal. The green seal on the left side of the bill identifies the note as Federal Reserve currency. It confirms that the bill was issued through the Federal Reserve System and is backed by the authority of the United States government. Federal Reserve Letter. Inside the Federal Reserve Seal is a letter from A to L. This identifies which of the 12 Federal Reserve districts issued the note. Federal Reserve Number. Below and around the district letter is a corresponding number from 1 to 12. This numerical system mirrors the district lettering system. Treasury Seal. The green seal to the right of Washington belongs to the Department of the Treasury. It signifies the government's role in producing and guaranteeing U.S. currency. Treasury Scales. At the top of the Treasury seal are scales. They symbolize justice, fairness, and the balanced administration of public finances. Treasury Key. Beneath the scales is a key. It represents official authority and the safeguarding of the nation's financial system. Treasury Chevron. The shield-like shape within the Treasury seal symbolizes protection and stability. Serial Number. Each bill carries unique serial numbers. These numbers allow individual notes to be tracked and help authorities identify counterfeit currency. Series Date. The series year identifies the design version of the note. It changes when major design modifications or official signatures are updated. Secretary of the Treasury Signature. The printed signature represents the Treasury official responsible for the nation's finances at the time the series was authorized. Treasurer's Signature. This signature belongs to the Treasurer of the United States and serves as an additional mark of authenticity. Federal Reserve District Indicators. Small letters and numbers on the bill identify the issuing district and connect the note to the Federal Reserve System. The number 1 corners. The large numeral 1 appearing in the corners emphasizes the denomination. Its size also assists quick identification. Which symbol were you already familiar with before watching? Tell me in the comments. Ornamental corner designs. The decorative patterns surrounding the denomination are highly detailed engravings intended to discourage counterfeiting. The word 1. The reverse side prominently displays the word 1. This reinforces the denomination and serves as another anti-counterfeiting feature. The Great Seal Obverse. The right side of the reverse contains the front side of the Great Seal of the United States, officially adopted in 1782. Bald Eagle. The eagle is the national bird of the United States and symbolizes freedom, strength, independence, and sovereignty. Eagle Head. The eagle's head faces toward the olive branch. This direction symbolizes a national preference for peace. Eagle Eye. The eye represents vigilance and constant watchfulness. Eagle Beak. The beak holds the national motto, symbolizing the nation's voice and unity. Eagle Wings. The spread wings symbolize protection, strength, and readiness. Right wing feathers. The feathers represent the strength of the nation and its ability to rise above challenges. Left wing feathers. Like the opposite wing, they symbolize power, balance, and national unity. Eagle tail feathers. The tail feathers contribute to the eagle's stability and represent balance in governance. Shield. The shield on the eagle's chest symbolizes the American states united under one federal government. Chief bar. The horizontal bar at the top of the shield represents Congress and the federal union. Vertical stripes. The 13 vertical stripes symbolize the original 13 states. White stripes. The white stripes traditionally symbolize purity and integrity. Red stripes. The red stripes symbolize courage, valor, and sacrifice. Blue chief. The blue section symbolizes vigilance, perseverance, and justice. Olive branch. The olive branch in the eagle's right talon symbolizes peace and diplomacy. Olive leaves. The branch contains 13 leaves representing the original 13 colonies. Olives. The 13 olives symbolize the fruits of peace and prosperity. Arrow bundle. The bundle of arrows in the eagle's left talon symbolizes military readiness and defense. Individual arrows. There are 13 arrows, one for each original colony. E pluribus unum. This Latin phrase means, out of many, one. It originally referred to the union of the 13 colonies into one nation. Constellation of stars. Above the eagle is a constellation formed by 13 stars. The stars represent the original states joining together to form a new nation. Individual stars. Each star represents one of the original 13 states. Star arrangement. The stars are arranged to symbolize unity rather than separation. Cloud ring. The stars emerge through a cloud formation, symbolizing the birth of a new nation. Clouds. The clouds represent divine favor and protection. Glory rays. The rays surrounding the stars symbolize enlightenment and national destiny. The Great Seal reverse. The left side of the reverse displays the back side of the Great Seal. Unfinished pyramid. The pyramid symbolizes strength, durability, and the continuing growth of the United States. 13 courses of stone. The pyramid consists of 13 layers representing the original 13 states. Foundation stones. The lower levels symbolize the strong foundations upon which the nation was built. Capstone. The detached top stone symbolizes future achievement and the unfinished nature of the American experiment. Eye of Providence. The eye above the pyramid symbolizes divine guidance and watchfulness over the nation. Pupil of the eye. The central pupil emphasizes awareness and vigilance. Eyelids. The engraved eyelids make the eye appear living and attentive rather than abstract. Triangle around the eye. The triangle symbolizes stability, unity, and perfection. Radiant glory. The rays of light surrounding the eye symbolize divine presence, wisdom, and enlightenment. Major light rays. The larger rays emphasize the importance of providential guidance. Minor light rays. The smaller rays fill the design and create a sense of radiating influence. Clouds around the eye. The clouds beneath the eye separate heaven from earth and reinforce the theme of divine oversight. Annuit coeptis. This Latin phrase means he has favored our undertakings. It expresses the belief that the nation's founding efforts were guided by providence. Roman numerals MDCCLXXVI. These numerals translate to 1776, the year the Declaration of Independence was adopted. M represents 1000. D represents 500. CC represents 200. L represents 50. XX represents 20. V represents 5. I represents 1. Novus Ordo Seclorum. This phrase means a new order of the ages. It refers to the beginning of a new era of government inaugurated by American independence. Outer circular border of the seal. The circular border encloses the design and symbolizes national unity and continuity. Decorative engraving patterns. The intricate line work throughout the bill serves both artistic and anti-counterfeiting functions. Micro-engraved text elements. Tiny engraved details help authenticate genuine currency and make reproduction difficult. Green Treasury ink. The distinctive green color gave rise to the nickname greenback and was originally chosen because it resisted fading and photographic reproduction. Paper fiber texture. Although often overlooked as a symbol, the specialized paper reflects the government's commitment to authenticity and security. The entire front design. Taken as a whole, the front side emphasizes governmental authority, financial legitimacy, and the nation's founding leadership. The entire reverse design. The reverse side tells a symbolic story of the United States, a union born from 13 colonies, protected by strength, guided by providence, committed to peace, and continually striving toward an unfinished future. Which symbol surprised you the most, or which one did you learn about for the first time today? Tell me in the comments.